welcome back. Week 8, Year 3. We got our mock draft up. Let's see who they think we're going to take. Well, I mean, we are looking at defensive tackles, and we might buy an offensive line. So, I mean, it's pretty good. Because I don't even think we're going to be able to get DeForest Buckner back. Like, he's not interested. So, I mean, it is what it is. We are building for the future. We do have a bunch of upgrades. A lot. Our little new X Factor. Definitely have to get him some zone. Come on, big zone. Upgrade, 2 zones. Puts him at 75. He's still trying to get his release up. +1. Oh, he got +1 to speed. That's something I didn't think physical upgrade would get me. He's now 92 speed. 93 catching, though. And catching traffic's 92, so that's what we like for someone that's being in the slot. Here we go, our rookie from year 1. Press tackle man coverage +2. Gives him 85. Pretty decent one. I wish we could get his speed to go up, which I really do, but he's good for man. Let's get some tackling for Bobby Dickens. Hey, +2 tackling. And then Zaire Franklin, the grandfather of the team. Let's manage roster. Let's go take a... Oh yeah, I gotta change my thing from my my team. I keep putting my tight end, the worst tight end in the game, in. Do it for training. Don't be a hater. All my I'm tired of going against speedy DBs that I don't. Oh yeah, we're about to go look at their roster. Yeah, manage roster, depth chart. 49ers. Brock Purdy is still their quarterback. I like that. QB of the future. Ooh, McCaffrey's gonna be hard for us though. Wide receiver, Debo Samuel. They got a really good team. How do we keep going against all these speed? God. This team is loaded. They might have line issues. Look at that line. Ooh, we are going after that right tackle. All right, let's take a look at it, Joe. Another 99 overall. This year, we just taking on all the good teams. Fred Warner. This is going to be a tough game. Noah, Huff, and... Yeah, I'm sorry for butchering that. So this is going to be a really good game. They're 85 across the board. And we're going to San Francisco. Woo, let's do this.
It's week 8 of the NFL, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Colts and the Niners, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
Nick Bosa doesn't have an X factor? Bullshit.
Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You look at this Niner defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They'll roll him out right. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And
big play by him.
Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver left to right, and make a good, accurate throw.
I held on to that way too long.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Colts at 4-3, a game over 500, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and
What
run.
we want.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Colts.
This is what we needed to open up.
Mallory, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Colts are on the board 1st here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here's the 1st drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open
Mr.
week,
Irrelevant.
play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit.
I can't get on who I want.
And establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 20.
Damn, Chicago's 1-7. They just got their 1st win.
Offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time.
That's something they can't afford. I wish it would show the division.
This is their chance to respond to that first.
Pretty sure that's. I can't remember where that is on the line. Who he plays.
3rd down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Purdy now to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now.
Wishnowsky. That sounds so Canadian.
That's taken on the 25. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something with that.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Niners very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. 3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now Richardson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he's into the
Let's go.
Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
As long as my line holds up. They're just sitting there playing soft zones. They're not even playing man.
He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Ooh, did Kittle not get that? No.
This effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
Australian.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken at the 15. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight.
Do we think it's a fake?
As well as they come up on 1st and 10.
It really was.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. On the draw is Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10.
Whoa, what happened to him? What did he just... What?
That's where the struggles have come in.
I'm confused. All right, going. He just stopped. Oh, my Lord. Why? Why would you just stop like that? I thought he was still running. I'm like, all right, he's past the linebacker. Nope.
Sure, they stop runners before they get started. You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line.
Oh, I didn't choose a play. I guess we're going with this.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Steps away to his
Oh, I was trying to slide.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. 2nd down, here's Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
They go play action with Richardson. He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Man, I feel like we're really going to make Jonathan Taylor the greatest running back of all time.
The Niners set to take over on offense. And they sit now at 500 on the year. And Charles, this was a team
Wait,
that
3
really
running
lost
backs.
to that first month or so of the season.
Oh, they're coming
But
out
they
in
have
that.
had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed them pretty closely throughout this season. And early on, I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew. So plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll be brought down by the
Pickens
Colts.
got his first sack ever.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He's been a busy man.
Man, this is an all Madden.
As he gets it away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
First and 10, Taylor now. Call
They
it a
got
full
me.
3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Off play action, Richardson.
That's intercepted.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Gay's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
My D-line's already short as it is.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Purdy.
Oh, no.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
As a defense,
And they really can't do anything. Kind of boring.
And see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, no. This might not be.
Richardson to throw off play action. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play,
I like how my 99 speed guy can't beat a 90 speed guy out there.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. And we've hit the 2-minute mark.
I hate games like this because, like, they're just boring.
You know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Play action. Now Richardson sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete.
Uh-oh.
Physical play on the football.
He's
there.
injured
Second
again?
Down. Now a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, I didn't want to keep him in. Damn.
They've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So more of the same here, CD. Not a touchdown, but 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing they're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill.
Hey, they got the first down.
Practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Oh, man, I don't even know my thing.
There,
He dropped it? Oh, that's bad.
The passing game not in sync here early.
Who dropped it? There is no way that was Debo. Holy hell. How did you drop it?
It's 4th down.
Like, for
Here
real?
comes the 49ers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this sequence won't do any favors to his rushing totals as they get him behind the line again.
I can't get this to go. Fuck. Through this.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd
They
down.
really being
And
petty.
What do you want to do with your timeouts? Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
What y'all get for being petty?
And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Purdy off the play fake. That's into the hands of Tolbert. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And Deebo going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Tackle made by Zaire Franklin. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll
They're starting to move it now.
Another first down at the Colts 32-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Purdy to throw it on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Purdy. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Uh-oh, I'm trapped in my guy. Oh, there.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And he's going to go
We got him. Oh, he's back in the game.
Samson Abukum able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
And it's a miss.
And that is no good. And they will remain well behind.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. Rolling to his right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards that time. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Pass.
Oh, he held on to it. Holy shit.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Taylor.
Holding, watch
the hole
it.
Closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Holding, offense.
67. Nope, 71, the rookie.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Oh.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
This is definitely zones.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just
Oh,
right
Lord.
Go
Nelson.
Right
Why? Man, we saw that instantly. I hate the chop block in this game. It just never works.
Brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic
There you go.
in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Purdy. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. On 1st down, Purdy. It's caught. Tolbert.
Oh, they got a long pass.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Purdy now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Purdy. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Niners... doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example.
What?
And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. And they'll hand off to Hull. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. Now Hull. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
And down he goes.
Man, we had
The
no
49ers
one.
Get there. Javon Hart.
Pretty sure we had no one. We had to really trust him.
Tackle, getting the sack. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 33. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job. Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy sets up to throw again. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football. They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first.
Oh, he's injured.
Game, but it does bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now it's the backup Bridgewater. Able to shake him, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Oh, Taylor's back in. I guess he wants 20 carries.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 85 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Here's 3rd and 3. Ellinger to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Yeah,
let's see what the wind is.
You know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Get Taylor to try and pick this up for us.
Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on
God, he moves so different than Taylor now. Uh-oh.
Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 30. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he will
Worth a
lose
try.
yardage here to the 31-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And from back there, a wise move.
Oh,
He'll
Brock
just sit on
Purdy's
this
back.
one, and it'll come out to the 25. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing here, Purdy gets it out wide to Davis-Price. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He's got it complete to Tolbert. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this pass caught by Gray. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Shotgun now with Purdy. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Able to find Gray here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. Purdy, big 4th down play. That is caught. And down inside the 15.
I don't think they're even trying to score now.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Do I not have a cover 2? There we go. Wow.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra.
All right, let's look at the stats.
And it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Colts, the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with a Kansas City
Look at the 2 rookies leading this
Meanwhile,
one.
for the 49ers, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, you can't actually go backwards. I hate that. They need to fix it. Think about messing with some of the sliders to make it. Hey, Alex Pierce got an upgrade. All right, stiff arm. I'm thinking about putting the run blocking up. Oh, we got a media question. We're 5-3, but we're not like in a position in a. Upgrade our personnel. I really don't care about free agency. I want to re-sign people. I don't care about free agents. I want to re-sign. Be working towards. Ooh, next week's the game we're looking forward to. Hey, we moved up to second place. Damn, our whole entire division's above 500. Can't wait for that. Hey, Jonathan Taylor, #1 rusher. This has really been a year for Jonathan Taylor, though. The man's already got 12 touchdowns. Oh, this man already got 100 yards rushing. Oh, he's got 3 fumbles. We might get 1,000-yard receivers this year. I'm hoping. That's my goal. Hey, until next week. See ya.